Startup is a British prison drama that tells the story of a guy who's fairly young, but he's so aggressive that they have to put him in an adult penitentiary because he's just so crazy. That's where the term startup comes from. The interesting thing about the movie, though, is that when he gets put into this adult prison, he actually comes face to face with his father. Go figure. Now, Jack O'Connell plays the main character in this movie, and he's also in Angelina Jolie's upcoming film Unbroken, which, just looking at the little clips from that film, as well as the portrayal that he has in this movie, you can definitely tell that this dude has some acting chops, because they're so different, just these characters that he's playing, that he definitely has a lot of potential. The other actor who's in this movie who plays his father is Ben Mendelsohn, who I always think does a phenomenal job, even though for the most part he always has minor roles, like in Place Beyond the Pines, he was in Animal Kingdom, he was also in Killing Them Softly, and for many people they may know him as the guy who thought he was in charge in The Dark Knight Rises. Now for me, the one character that really stood out, even though it's not taken away from Jack O'Connell because he definitely made the movie, was the character who I believe the actor's name was Rupert Friend, and he played the therapist. The reason being is because the writer of this film was actually a volunteer therapist at prisons, so he took all the stories from when he was doing that and he brought it into this film, and just taking everything that he saw in real life and trying to portray it in the movie, which I think is definitely displayed correctly. But at the same time, he is that one actor that I think definitely holds it, because his persona is that he wants to help these people who are broken, while everybody else is practically like, you know what, we don't care about these people, they're prisoners, screw them. But it's the way that it's able to capture the reality and what these characters go through, being able to see the despair and everything that they're facing, almost feeling like a documentary, which is a good thing if you're definitely going the route of wanting to have a movie that's so real and it's very dramatic and again covers that despair. But if you're expecting it to be something like Orange is the New Black or Prison Break, where it's non-stop like story and action happening, then this definitely isn't your cup of tea. But also, one of the main things that I think really helped the movie out is the cinematography. There isn't these like great grand shots because it's all inside of a prison, but the way that it's able to capture every single part of this, penitentiary is amazing. And again, it's a British film, so I have to say it practically covers every nook and cranny of this place. But it's really cool the way that they're able to just put you in there, which is a scary feeling as well. But while I say that the movie definitely isn't for everyone because it's not the most exciting thing in the world, again, it's more of a character piece, I say it's definitely for the people who, and I'm not comparing it completely like it, but Bronson, I feel that it's sort of like it isn't necessarily up to the level of it, especially with the performance that Tom Hardy does, which is phenomenal in that film. But I feel like it's catering to that in the way that it's able to have a movie about this youth who's like rebelling and doesn't know how to hold in all this anger, so he wants to unleash it out on everybody. One quick warning for the movie, which is that again, it has that very, gritty tone to it, and it isn't the most happiest movie if you end up watching it, is that if you're not expecting to see some British teabags, if you know what I'm saying, there are some shots where you definitely see this in the movie. Granted, they're there, but it's also some of the most impacting scenes, especially a shower scene that happens, but that's just a warning. Other than that, I'm curious your thoughts about this film if you were able to check it out. Let me know what you thought about it down below, as well as what your favorite prison TV drama movie is. For me, it would be between a mixture of Oz and then also The Shawshank Redemption, which is one of the greatest movies of all time, man, so you definitely should go watch that. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.